Ohio, Ohio gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa, dumelang bagaitsu, lekai, and welcome to season 3 of, of I'm an expert at nothing but myself podcast. Welcome to Japan, where cherry blossoms bloom for 2 weeks. Yeah, where cherry blossoms bloom for 2 weeks. Walk with me through season 3 as I experience myself in a different country. I look forward to walking this journey with all of you once again. To those of you who are only joining the family now, welcome! You better be here to stay because I know I am. Season 3, baby. Let's go. What's up? What to do? On this week's episode, we have none other than the one, the only Max Kasasa. And he's basically at this point a family of this show, if you will, but this podcast of mine. He has been with me since it was birthed. I think he has been lucky enough to be part of each season, if I'm not mistaken. But if I am mistaken, such is life. Anyway, please tune in, enjoy, and go listen to his music. It is available on Apple Music. I do not think it's available on Spotify, unfortunately, or fortunately, for political reasons. Don't worry, let's not get into it. But other than that, please tune in, enjoy. Water. All right, man. Let's take it.
Let's go.
Yeah. I guess you know what, we can just like carry on because I don't see the point of doing an intro. You are basically a family of the show, so might as well just.
Let's go.
No need.
Bless you, my boy.
Yeah, no need for self-introduction, but yeah, back to these laboo-boos, right?
Laboo-boo.
Man, like as I mentioned to you, I didn't know what this thing was. I didn't know what they were called. Saw it on a friend's purse bag. Yeah, yeah. And then I asked them like, what is this thing? Like, what are these? I see them everywhere in different colors. They look ugly as hell. And she's like, these are laboo-boos. Like, these things are ugly. Like,
They're nasty, bro.
Dude, such a cute name.
Yeah, I also had that, like, when someone, I think it was my friend, told me about it. When I heard the name, I was expecting something cute. And then when I finally saw it, I was like, bro, these are nasty.
Oh, dude, they nasty. Oh, they are so nasty. I've never been so disappointed. Yeah, but as you mentioned, man, consumerism, man.
Consumerism it'll convince you of anything.
Yeah, like it will literally convince you of anything. Yeah, and when I do find the opportunity to no, I will make the opportunity. I don't find it. to talk about consumerism, I'll bring it up.
Bring up for no reason.
I'll bring it up for no reason. Like, someone will be talking about, I don't know, man. Like, and oh yeah, maybe someone will. This is like for an example. I'm just trying to show the extreme at which I go to just talk about consumerism. Someone will be like, so I was taking a run, and I tripped and I fell. I'm like, and that's consumerism right there.
I tripped. You tripped on what? Your Adidas shoes that were made in a sweatshop?
I'm like, you see, that's consumerism right there, man.
Yeah.
You see what your shoe? Oh, I'm like, why'd you buy those shoes? Why'd you buy them? I'm like, they convinced you that you needed those shoes. Turns out you didn't. Now you feel so uncomfortable in them that you tripped. Oh my days.
Well, it's always rough to be a critique of consumerism while being someone who consumes.
It is. Because the thing that keeps going in my head is that I'm a hypocrite. I'm like, yeah, but it's fine. At least I notice that I'm a hypocrite, and at least I can notice. At least I notice that I'm a victim. I'm a victim to consumerism. I think the worst thing is to not notice, because at least when I do shop, I go through the internal monologue of like, do I need it? Do I really need it? And if I do give into consumerism, I'm like, but I gave in, bro. It's okay.
You give yourself the answer like, I gave in. Yeah. As my roommate always says, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
my dude. It's willing, but it's weak.
Yeah, it's rough. Nah, bro,
go ahead.
No, I was going to say that I'm actually, like, when I get back to Belgium, I'm going to sell my iPhone.
I said sell it to me.
Hey, bro, if you got the money for it.
It depends how much you're selling it for. And
well,
wait, hold on. Which currency?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to sell this thing in euros, bro.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go make your money.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be getting this phone called the Fairphone. It's like this Dutch company that like sources its supply chain, the materials. So it's like literally the most sustainable and ethical phone there is out there right now. And every part of the phone is replaceable. So you could technically have this phone for like longer than any other phone out there. Because instead of like, oh, my screen broke, well, I can either pay for repair or just get a new phone. You literally just pay for a new screen. And the screen could be like 80 euros, which would be like, let's say 10,000 yen or something, plus or minus. So it's really like a phone that I want to have for like the long term and like not promote Apple. Because like when I think about having my phone, even though it's dope and I got it mostly for the camera, I was like, with my new radicalized brain, I'm like, I don't want to, or my radicalized spirit, I would say, even though I have a MacBook and I concede that point, I was like, the thing that I bring with me everywhere is my phone, and I don't want to be a walking like advertisement. So I'd rather have a phone that like people look and are like, oh wait, what's that? Then I explain this phone, you know, like a phone that's really good. So I know for my conscience, and for, just for the planet and for the people. That's why I want to get the fair phone. Because it's fair.
Because it's fair. According to...
Exactly.
Yeah, according to your morals, of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, according to not just my morals, but just the company itself. Like the fact that they go through so much extensive... I literally read an article from them about like how they do initiatives in Congo specifically to try and make sure that materials are as ethically mined and sourced as possible. They say that to a certain extent, they can't guarantee all of it being as ethical as possible, because some materials get mixed in with, let's say, like blood materials. But they try their best, and that the people making their phones, like they have a relationship with them. They're not just some unknown corporation just manufacturing. So yeah, even if it's like still has some blood in their hand, it's like I'd rather try and go for a phone that is the most sustainable, the most ethical on the market right now.
Okay. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
You did send me a link, and I did take a look. At first, when you mentioned this Fairphone, I got it mixed up. So when I first came to Japan, I was staying in a hotel in Shinjuku, just quite close to Kabukicho, but not close enough to be in the masses. And there was this shop that sold clothes. So it was actually. They were selling clothes, but then they had this little corner in the shop of this phone that had no name. And I was really curious. I'm like, what is this? You know, I didn't get the name. So in my head, when you kept mentioning Fairphone, my imagination kept going there. I was like, is it that one?
That's funny.
Is it that one? Maybe.
A random one.
Yeah. I thought it could have been that. But yeah. But, you know, before we get carried away with this conversation, because, you know, it's you and I, we will get carried away. Yeah, we will definitely. The main purpose of this podcast is for your EP, you know?
My EP, which turns 1 year in this week, actually.
When specifically?
On the 13th.
On the 13th of November, it turns 1 year. So last year, 13th of November, it was out.
Yep.
Can you take me through the process of you deciding to of you deciding to, you know, drop an EP? As I had mentioned, I was first introduced to your single, Drink Your Tea Separately.
Yeah, Enjoy Your Tea Separately.
Enjoy your tea separately. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Well, let me think about it. I knew that I was going to make an EP about love. And I think, because I don't remember my exact mental state when I made that first song, but I knew that, as in, not like the mental state, in terms of like how the project would come together, because Enjoy Your Tea Separately was the first single that I ever made, or the first song I ever made. So that was like, just trying to make that was like a whole realization of like, oh yeah, making music is not just like in your room. I mean, it can be in your room and you can do everything yourself. But there was so many more steps along the way that I didn't know about when it comes to like distribution, artwork, mixing, mastering, recording. Like all these things are just different aspects promoting. So when I made that first song, it was like, okay, I know that this song will be the last song on the EP, which is funny because it was the first one. But then once I finished, what's funny is actually when I got the last master back, or like the last mix back from that song, was the last time I was in Japan on a travel, like 2 years ago. And I got it while I was here, 2 years ago in 2023. And I was like, bro, this sounds amazing. And I was like so excited to release it when I got back to Belgium. And then it's funny that like the whole EP got released while I was in Japan last year. So Japan really has been the place, like, not even that I recorded anything in Japan or mixed anything, but it's just that it's funny that the two times I was releasing music, it was in Japan.
Yeah. You shouldn't forget Japan, eh?
Of course, I never will, bro. Yeah. Learning Japanese.
Yeah, I think it has had some great influence in your music making journey, and I don't
for sure, bro.
I don't think you should forget it, even though you are leaving, of course, which you will
Yeah.
be dearly missed. I was heartbroken when you told me that. I'm like, Max, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm
Yeah.
having lunch for my birthday. Do you want to come?
Of course, bro.
It's really nice and simple. It's at Augusto. Have you ever been to Augusto before?
I've been to Augusta, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and simple, Augusto. It's you, it's me, it's oh, let me not mention names, but it's people you've met before. You've met them. You've met them.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. Tell me when and where, bro.
Yeah. I'll let you know. It will be a few days after my birthday. My birthday's
Okay, but the 18th.
yes, my birthday's on the 18th.
Mm.
So yeah, it will just be a few days after. So just small little lunch, giggles and stuff, and we just wrap it up and go home. Yeah.
A little lunch. How are you? I'm fine.
First of all,
What?
we don't have such conversations. No. But yeah. But sorry, as you were.
Yeah, no. So just in making the EP, I just knew that when I made the first thing, I knew I had to create. I knew that the project was going to be 5 phases. Well, I didn't know the name. I didn't have first, but I knew that it would be 5 different songs. And then the idea of 5 phases came to mind, where it's like every phase is a different time in and out of a relationship.
Mm.
So yeah, and the artwork that was made for it was made by a good friend of, like a childhood friend of mine back in South Africa.
Oh, okay.
So it was really cool because, like, I remember when I was thinking of it, I was like, oh, who could I contact who I know makes art? And then I'm like, oh, it's so cool that I can reconnect with a childhood friend of mine to make something that my adult self is not making.
Mm.
And it's crazy because, like, she made the artwork for the 2 singles that I made, because the second song off the EP was a single as well, which in hindsight I wouldn't have made a single, but that's just me learning along the way.
Yeah.
But like she made the artwork for those 2 singles and then the like final EP. And it's crazy because like I would literally give her a brief of like, oh, I'm thinking of this, and this with this color. And then she'd come back to me and she'd give me exactly what, like, it's not even exactly, it's like she would give me more than what I envisioned.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So I remember when she first gave me Enjoy It, I was like, bro, I have no notes. Like, this is amazing. The second one, I had like a few notes, but then the third one, when it was the EP, I was just like we had some back and forths, but the main idea of it, like, she absolutely nailed it. So yeah, it was just really a blessing.
Okay, I see. And I take note because I just opened the cover art just now. Of the 5 phases of love.
Yeah.
That was deliberate, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Can I ask about the darker phase? And which song is it linked to?
Something's Missing.
Right?
Yeah.
But there is an ongoing theme, like, in your EP about something missing, right?
No? Only in Something's Missing.
No, there's one song where you say something's missing at the end. And it's not...
Oh, yeah, but that's because I'm leading into the next song.
I see. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, this is your baby, right? I
know for sure.
Yeah,
but once it's out there, people interpret it
absolutely
in many ways.
Yeah, and that's the... I was saying to... I was going to mention her name. I was saying to this...
That's what I'm trying to be low-key. It's like,
this...
Uh-huh.
I was saying to the half Irish, half Japanese girl.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting shy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hazukashi ne. Hazukashi. I was just telling her about, like, having a podcast out there, and
Yeah.
like every time I always think about, because sometimes I don't check all the time. I always check, like, not the amount of people who are listening to it, but the countries
Yeah.
it has reached. Right? And
Yeah.
we are on 38 countries, and I don't know how.
Wow,
Right?
that's crazy.
We're on 38 countries, not all continents, but yeah, there are 38 countries.
Nice.
But
Which continent are we missing?
wait,
Australia or Australasia?
well, that,
Or is it South America or Antarctica?
Antarctica.
Bro, we're fine. This better trying to pierce into the snow.
I'm trying to.
Just trying to get the penguins in, right? Crazy.
Hey, man, can a brother not dream?
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I was just telling her just about, like, being perceived. It's a weird feeling. Like, once your work is out there, right? Your intention was this, right? Your intention was A. People perceive it. And it's all of a sudden it's B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I'm like, oh, that was not my angle, but damn, that's really interesting that it took you there.
Yeah. No, I think that is really interesting, and I think it makes me think of, like, how I've perceived art, like, in a certain way. But I think if you are really interested, I think it's important to, and I think it's important to look into the person making the art and why they made it and their context.
Yeah.
Because at school we did this a lot with plays, because I did drama.
Yeah.
And we'd often, like, obviously read the play and understand what the play's about.
Yeah.
But then we'd also look at the playwright, because that gives you so much more insight into the play itself.
Absolutely.
And so it's like, for me in this work, it's like, of course, everyone can have their interpretation or their opinion. But if you want to know, like, what it's really about, just ask the source. Like, ask me, or, whatever I've written down, or, look at the lyrics, or that's like a tangent, but, like, shout out to my boy in Brussels, because he really cultivated the necessity of looking at lyrics, because a lot of the times with music, the first thing we listen to is not the lyrics, it's the melody.
Yeah.
So we get very caught up in the, like, na 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 na. But then the lyrics are kind of like, they're there, but unless you are actively listening to it or actively look at the lyrics, you don't actually know what the song's about. And shout out to my boy, because he really made me aware of, like, okay, you've been listening to the song, but you haven't been listening to the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then when I finally have been listening to lyrics, or, like, reading the lyrics of, like, some of my favorite songs, I'm like, damn, bro, this hits even harder. Apart from just the musicality, but the poetry in some of these songs. So when I was writing a lot of my songs, I was trying to think, like, something that my friend told me when I was writing my first song was, like, you have to write it in a way where, like, if you just said it, it would make sense. Like, if you just, if you just spoke these words instead of singing, they need to make some form of sense or some story, especially because I'm trying to make a story. And if you can say it, then you can do it even better singing.
That's really interesting that your your friend, like, gifted you with the ability to do that. Is it you didn't do that before?
Not really. I remember a lot of music I'd listen to. The first thing I'd always listen to is the instruments. Like, I cared so much more about the production of a song than the lyrics. Like, I remember there's a lot of rap songs. I'd be like, oh, this production's amazing. I wouldn't really listen to the lyrics. or
Interesting. Okay.
I wouldn't give, or I would immediately stop a song just because I didn't like the production. I'd be like, nah, bro, this production is weak, and then I wouldn't listen to the lyrics. No, honestly, like very quickly, I can discern whether like I'm gonna enjoy the production or not.
Okay.
You know, and like a tangent, but like the worst feeling ever is hearing the beginning potential of a song
Yeah.
and being like, ooh, whoever made this, they're about to cook. And then like just as the song's, I don't know, I feel like it's boiling something, it just gets overcooked. And I'm like, what's this? And I just get disappointed. And I'm like, bro, you had it. Like you were right there in the box. You know, goal was right wide open, and you just shot it straight over. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
As you're saying that, the image, it's actually it's a funny image, right? The image that keeps coming to mind is when I boil eggs, right? I can't get it right, Max. I can't. I cannot get it right.
Just gotta do a timer, bro. It's easy.
I do put a timer, Max, but I still don't get it right.
Do you prick? You have to prick it.
Oh, is that what the people are doing?
Yes, you have to prick it, a little hole so that air comes out.
Oh, is that? Oh, ooh.
Yeah, you get an you get an egg pricker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're missing. It's the secret ingredient.
But wait, my mom doesn't do that and she gets it right. Come on, explain that to me.
I don't know, bro. Moms are wizards.
Yeah, moms are wizards in the kitchen, honestly speaking.
I swear, bro.
No, they're wizards.
Something.
Like, they'll do something and you'll do the exact same thing and get it right.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like,
and it's just
I did it.
Booty cheeks, bro.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, because that's the image that keeps coming to mind about like trying to get exactly the kind of egg that you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just you constantly keep missing it. Especially when it comes.
And that's the highlight. That's the main point to highlight is that you want. And that's something that I had to recognize or had to reconcile with is like, as much as I don't like this production, doesn't mean that it's not a good production.
Yeah.
The
way you perceive it, it does not strip away all its beautiful qualities.
True, but you can also recognize when a production is booty cheeks. You know,
absolutely. There are so many productions out there, not only in music, because for someone who's a lover of film and theater, like there are a lot of there's a lot of work out there that's just I'm like, this is pure booty cheeks. Like I do not understand how it got an Oscar. No. It's the same thing. Because you and I were talking about this during the week, about the woman, what's it called?
The Woman King?
The Woman King. And
we spoke about this.
I'm like, no, it didn't, no. I did not feel it at all.
Nah, for me, I felt it, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people did. And when I watched it with another fellow drama comrade, if you will. And we just kept commenting as we were watching. We're like, no. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
But yeah, I understood the message of the movie.
Yeah.
And I thought the message was beautiful. But
yeah.
I was just really overall. I was just really disappointed. But it's
you know what it is? It's like the same thing with Black Panther. We have so little big blockbuster black movies.
Yeah.
That like when there is one, you just gotta love it. You know?
Yeah, you take the bare minimum, right?
You just not even necessarily the bare minimum because black people have taste. But it's like you just willing.
My guy's like, first of all, here's my propaganda. Listen.
Am I right or am I right?
No, you're right. It's just I'm laughing at the way you like put me in my place. You're like, hey, I thought you're black.
No. It has nothing to do with you. But it's more of a thing of like, because you said, the bare minimum.
Yeah.
But it's like people can recognize, okay, this is bad.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, up until a certain level, bro, just support it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to say that you have to, like, love it, but just like support that it exists, because our wallets speak more than our words. So if more people go watch, that means there's more incentives to make more backstories.
Absolutely, I do agree with you. I think I know this is bias meant to. This is a warning. Max and I do take a lot of tangents, but like this makes me think of Spike Lee.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm a fan of his work, but at the same time, I'm like, Spike Lee, what are you giving us, dude? I'm like, what is this? No.
Yeah.
You know, he has a new movie out with Denzel Washington, and I think that movie made Denzel look bad.
Really?
The Denzel Washington.
How do you make him look bad, bro? That's very
Ask
hard.
Spike Lee. He has the capability.
Spike Lee. He has the strength and the wherewithal to be like, I'm gonna make this nigga look terrible.
Like Spike Lee, I literally just I need to put this out there. I am a fan of his work, but his movies are a hit or they are a miss. Pick one. You're not in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no lukewarm Spike Lee movie.
There's no lukewarm. It's a hit or it's a miss. And for me, highest to lowest was a miss. A big miss. However, you know what's funny? I still enjoyed it.
What?
I don't know what it is that I enjoyed about it.
Hey, bro, you seeing black people having fun.
Yeah. I see black people making movies, I guess, yeah.
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 What's the movie called?
Highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest. Ooh, bro. I'm looking at the rating. It's got a 2.8 on Letterboxd. Rip. Lord have mercy. What do you do, bro?
You see?
And they work together. A long time.
Exactly.
Like they've been making movies.
Yeah, they
for decades.
Yeah, and another.
That brother was literally Malcolm X, bro.
Exactly, and another thing. Here's my biggest criticism: Spike Lee. Why do you cast musicians to act? Why? There are so many talented actors out there who can play the role of a musician.
Yeah.
You don't need a big brand to like advertise your movie. You don't. You already have Denzel. That's enough. Because A$AP Rocky and Ice Spice are on it.
Huh?
Yeah. Thank you, my kind sir.
Oh Lord. Yeah. That already. A$AP Rocky. I don't know, but Ice Spice, bro. What's this?
Yeah, I was like, why? You know, A$AP Rocky plays the role of this upcoming artist. I'm like, why would you? First of all, right, here's my biggest criticism. You cast a big brand musician who already has an ego, right?
Yeah.
To play the role of someone who is an upcoming artist. Like, this man does not have, like, the ability of going, like, he's not an actor, so he can't really go back to that moment where he first started, right? He's just looking at the script and he's saying words. Yeah, but anyway, Max, back to your project. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on this one. Yeah.
No, it's all good, but it's all related.
Yeah.
It's all related.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to carry on?
It's up to you, bro.
I'll just leave it there. I'll just wrap it up there. It's just the thing is, you.
What someone be like? No, talk about Spike Lee.
But no, man.
I don't care about this dude's project, bro. It's all about Spike Lee.
Yeah, but Spike Lee. But one day I'll reach his level.
Wait, say that again. You broke up for me.
One day I will reach his level, Spike Lee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. But recently.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to like compare green apples to red apples, I would say it's either Spike Lee or Jordan Peele. Jordan Peele, thank you.
The thing is, I haven't watched enough Spike Lee movies, and Jordan Peele doesn't have a body of work big enough to compare. Like, I Get Out, amazing. Nope, amazing. But Us was such a disappointment for me. So it's like there's not enough body of work.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
He doesn't.
Whereas Spike Lee has been like in it for decades. So I don't think it's like comparing equally, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
it's not equal. Also, I'm not a big fan of green apples anyway, so they give me
This man.
heartburn. But yeah, you're right. Have you watched Jungle Fever? Oh my days.
No, I have not.
Oh my days, what a good movie. You have to watch Jungle Fever.
Yeah?
It's a good one. It's
Jungle.
a Spike Lee movie, obviously.
Jungle Fever.
Yeah, you know the term Jungle Fever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's literally exactly.
The black and the whites.
Yeah.
That dark chocolate.
Yeah, I watched it with the next girlfriend of mine. Because she was quite like political.
Yeah.
I'm very picky with white women. No, man, because, dude, I'm a black man.
This man's like, yeah, bro, they got the jungle fever.
No. I'm not implying that they have to have the jungle fever. It's just like how
Are you making them watch the movie Jungle Fever?
No. She brought it up, actually. She brought it up.
Ah.
Then we watched it. But let's go back. Let's swift back to your project.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yes, I had asked about the darker phase.
Yeah.
Something's missing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something's missing.
What is that thing that's missing?
Well, at the time, it's funny because, like, since writing it, I've had 2 more relationships. And so it's funny because each time something different has been missing. But the way... For when I was writing it, it was something is missing in the relationship. And at that point in time, it was communication. But I feel like...
No, I'm right.
What's up?
No.
What's up?
That's what was missing in my previous relationship. Carry on.
And, bro, for a lot of people, that's what's missing. But for every other person or any other relationship, there can be something else missing within that relationship, you know? And obviously, like, just for understanding, this EP is about romantic love. There are many different types of love, but something that is missing is, in this context, the romantic love. But it can also be attributed to, you know, any type of relationship you have.
Yeah.
But for the context of the EP, with romantic love and that something is missing, it's like, it's the period after the honeymoon where, like, okay, now you spent more time with this person and you're getting to know them. And either in getting to know them more, you're like, oh, I'm actually so happy that I'm with this person. Or, wait a minute. I think literally, like, I think something's missing. I think there's something. And the thing is, you can't quite put your finger on it, especially because you're in it. So love is blind.
Yeah.
But, you know, the spirit speaks much stronger than the flesh. So, like, you will be able to hear, like, something is discerning you to be like, hey, something's off.
Yeah.
And you're not quite sure.
Yeah.
And it takes some time. And if you're bold enough, because it takes a lot of courage to, like, even mention something's missing, because you think, oh, you know, maybe it's just me. And the thing is, back then, I was a very strong people pleaser. And I've learned to, like, grow out of that. Not that I don't want to be a lover of people, but not at the expense of my own dignity or, like, my own integrity, let's say. And so back then it was like, I was in a period where I wanted to say something, but I was too focused on what they were going through that I was like, okay, let me not say anything because they're going through a hard time. So I'm going to just not say anything and just be there for them. But in doing that, it was like, I felt like I was lying to them and myself and just perpetuating a relationship that I was slowly, like, coming out of.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was actually the hardest one to write. And I remember I was in a park writing it, and the words, like, I remember when I was writing it, I was really like, oh, I can't wait for my boys to hear this, because The song, it's funny because I don't even listen to this artist that much, but Travis Scott had just released his latest album, I think Utopia.
Okay.
Wait, let me just quickly check that I'm not saying absolute crap.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Utopia.
Okay.
And the song Thank God, bro, that's hilarious. So Thank God is the one. But yeah, that song Thank God off of his album Utopia. I was listening to it on the train, and I just remember how good the production was, but the most important thing was how he takes you on a journey from the beginning of the song.
Yeah.
Drops like the maddest like production drop with the build up, and then it's so short, and then he just leaves it, and then he goes back to like an epilogue without the drop. And I was like, bro, that's so cool that you can like build up to this thing, have this crazy drop, and then just leave it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was so inspired by that song. And I'm not even like a Travis Scott fan. I've maybe listened to like 5 of his songs.
Yeah.
But that song, like production wise, was so dope that I was like, I want to make something that sounds like this. So when I was actually, now this is actually really nice, therapeutic, because I remember for all the songs, I bought a sample pack from Elijah Fox, which is an amazing producer. This is like readily available online, so anyone can buy the stems or buy the instrumentation of my songs technically.
Yeah.
But all the songs I arranged myself, as in, because some people don't know all the terminology, but it means I didn't play the instruments, but I had the instruments playing the chords. Like, it was already all pre-recorded, but then I'm deciding like how long things are, where to place them, what to cut. And for that song specifically, I was really chuffed at myself because I took the song and really like build it up in a way that was not in any form how it was given to me. And especially for like the drop, I already had like a beat that I'd found. Shout out to Mocart Beats, because he was the one who made the beat for that song. Okay. I had already like a beat that I downloaded from somewhere, but for the drop. But I was so happy at the idea and the execution that I was able to do of like within the drop, having it like have a gate, which is basically like open, close, open, close, open, close. Because at some point I say communication 3 times, like communication. And like to make that I just remember being in my room, listening to me finishing just the instrumentation of it and being like, bruh, this is gonna, like, people aren't ready for this. Like, that was the song I was really the most proud of to make, because I really, in a sense, did it not all by myself, because I needed someone to do the drum pattern.
Yeah.
But like, I was just super chuffed that I was able to make the lyrics to a rap, like firstly to make a rap, to write lyrics for a rap, because I've written songs, but it was the first time I really was like, okay, let me rap on this. You know, like, let me make some hip hop, let me get into some poetry. And so yeah, I was just really on the instrumental side being so happy that I was able to make that. And then on the lyric side, like I was saying earlier, how hard it was to write that, because I really had to be introspective of like, okay, like something was missing, but I didn't say anything for so long. And I just kept delaying to the point where like it was bursting. And I really just said at the end of the song, like, you know, I want someone to love me, but is that enough? Like, just because someone loves you, is that all you really need? Just someone to love you? If that's the case, then like, I have the best guy friends, I have my family, you know, like, I have enough love. So is that what I'm looking for in a partner? Yeah. And that was, I think, the beginning of me realizing through other relationships, like what I'm truly looking for. So yeah, it's funny because right now I am going through a breakup. So it's like that song, and I actually recorded the music video for that song yesterday with a friend of mine. So you're getting
Hey, hold on.
a world exclusive teaser that it will be coming out in the next couple of weeks.
Where was I, man? I said I want to witness these things. I mean, what? Sorry.
Yeah, so that was for a different song that I was thinking of.
No.
So I know which song you're talking about, but I'm not going to record. Huh?
Not to be in it, to witness.
What?
No. So wait, sorry. Let me clarify. Not to be in the music video, but to just witness the making of.
Oh yeah, I know, and I know
Okay.
what you're talking about. But
Okay,
that was for a different song that I was planning. But that song, I'm not going to do a music video for. Like this will be the last music video for this project. And I just was thinking of my friend, and it's funny because that friend who we shot together in one take the music video last night, like if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have moved to Tokyo.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to this bar and I met him, and turns out he was a film student, and then he told me about another bar that does music, and it's because of that bar that I decided to move to Japan and to be here. And also because of that bar, and because we made a Sunday service together, which now not so much because I don't always have the time, but I would post on Sunday a Sunday service, which is me doing a cover or an original song, and we did like a Sunday service together, and it was like one of the best I've ever made visually, and he was one of the reasons that I was like, oh yeah, I need to move to Tokyo because I meet people like this. So the fact that we get to shoot the last music video for my project is really like a nice way of like wrapping it up, and sort of saying, I don't know, kind of a farewell to Tokyo. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't think of it this way, but the music video is going to be like a farewell to Tokyo, and will kind of be like the closing of this project. Obviously I'll still be performing these songs, but in terms of like non-live things, this is the last non-live project for the EP. So yeah.
Wow. How do you feel, man? Because how do you feel?
Yeah.
Like
about what?
So it seems like the closure of a project.
Yeah.
As you had mentioned that you will still be performing these songs.
For sure.
But it almost seems like you finally wrapped this baby up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I feel like my dad always told me, he's like, when you release this EP, nothing will be the same. And I didn't fully like grasp it, but now that it is done, I've realized like by making these songs and by, publishing them and making them real, it's like I've been able to meet so many people because now I have a set list. Like I have songs that I can perform. And it's these songs I've took with me around the world. Like I first performed it in Belgium for all my friends as a farewell. And that was the first time I performed like my songs with a band. And my EP hadn't even been released yet. So I was actually singing songs nobody had heard yet, which is crazy. And then I left, and then I release my EP, and then I get to just perform these songs all around Tokyo, with different people, different, musicians, by myself on the street.
I need to take my glasses off for this one.
This man.
January.
Yeah, yes.
Nihonbashi.
Yes, yes.
Max.
Yeah.
What you gave us that evening. Till this day, I
Yeah?
get chills thinking about that evening. And I'm not making...
What?
I'm a feeler. Everyone knows I'm a feeler. I don't just spew
Yeah.
words about my feelings. No.
Yeah.
No. Till this day, I get chills. When I re-listen to your EP, I was
Yeah.
like, oof. January
Oh, bless you, bro.
2025.
Bless you.
Ni Humbert. I will
Amazing.
never forget that evening.
Oh, bless you, bro.
And I met some really amazing people that evening, but that's not the point.
Indeed.
That's not the point, right? I mean, it's obviously through your music.
It is the point. It is the point.
Yeah, I met some really, some really beautiful spirits that we didn't keep in contact, but they made a mark, right?
Yeah.
But I was listening to Feel So Good, and I kept playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it.
Yeah.
Because I want to talk about the girl who played the saxophone.
Kanami.
Oh.
Yeah.
Max.
She's amazing.
Just everyone that played their part that evening played their part.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But and obviously I'm being biased because I'm a big fan of anything. No, let me not say anything. But if I hear saxophone, I'm like, whoa, go back.
Yeah.
Play it again. If I hear trumpet, I'm very biased about those two instruments, and to a certain extent a trombone.
Yeah, you like horns.
I do love them.
Yeah.
Oof. I could, yeah. If listen, for the record, if you're working on your next project, I'm begging you. For me, do it for me. But anyway, I was talking about Feel So Good.
Yeah.
Can you take me through the preparation of that song, not in studio, when you performed it in January?
Oh, when I performed it?
Yeah. The preparation.
For that song. I just wanna
be with you. Oh. Max, I think because where I was positioned, because I'm short, and got all these giants around me, and I'm just like, I want to see Max move out the way, and everyone in front of me is not vibing on the level that I'm vibing. I'm just move out the way, just move. But there was a moment where we made eye contact. I'm like, Max, man.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, and I was feeling it to the point where when you finished your performance, there was that girl who came to speak to me. She's like, dude, the way you were vibing to this, do you know this guy? I'm like, I know him. I'm like, I know him. And I wasn't technically there. Like, I wasn't physically there when you dropped your first single. But I'm like, I got a little bit of the background story. And when he dropped his single, he sent me the link. So just to see all of this come together, I'm like, you don't understand how happy I am. Yeah. And
God bless you, bro.
yeah. But yeah, can you take me through the preparation of Feel So Good, live, not studio?
Yeah, bless you for that. Well, firstly, what people have to know is for me, live is where it's at.
Yeah.
Like, for me, in the future, I'd love to re-record the EP with, like, my band or, with live instruments. Because that's where my bread and butter is, and it'll always be in live performance. Because that's where, like, I always tell, like, whenever I perform with a band like that, I tell everyone, we're playing my songs, but at any point, like, I can ask you to do a solo. Because the way we met with all these people is in jamming and in jazz. And in jazz, you have to be able to improvise.
Yeah.
So every single person that I met is from a jazz background. So every single person is able to improvise. So, when we do the song, even though the structure is the same as the studio version, I'm like, all of you have to be on edge because at any point, obviously, like, structurally sound, I can just ask you to do a solo.
Yeah.
for some songs, I kind of keep it the same. Like, for example, Something's Missing, I always, like, tell Kanami, the saxophonist, to do her thing.
Yeah.
But for Feel So Good, like, I'll just be like, I don't know, I'm feeling the guitar, and I'll be like, Takeru at the time, I was like, you do your thing. But the way I see Feel So Good for the live version is it's basically like, it's like everyone's song. Because even though for the EP, it's like the song where it's like a honeymoon phase and everything is fun.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it gets to the second half of the song, it's like, bro, at the end of the day, let's just have a party,
Yeah.
And it's kind of the song for everyone to just like dance, have fun to. Obviously that stage, like on Japanese stages, they're not very big, so I never get really the chance to like properly dance and like to get people going. But regardless, when I made it for the live version, bless the guitarist Takeru, because like he's amazing. Like when we first started rehearsing, I had no sheet music. Everything was just like, oh, here are each individual instrument. Here's the song. Here are the lyrics. Good luck and figure it out. But then he took the time and transposed every single song on sheet music.
Oh, get out of here!
I was like, bro, you're insane. Like you're doing wizardry.
Get out of here, Max.
Yeah, like it's crazy. And like, I didn't even ask him to, but he just did it. And then I was able to give that to everyone. So I finally had my music on sheet music. And so, yeah, it was just really figuring out how to give that vibe of like, okay, people are going to dance. Because the beginning is high, the middle is low, and the end is high. And especially in the in-between part where it's like, just taking a second to be like, when I say, oh, this feeling is bliss, salute your souls on our first kiss, that's like okay, I know we're having fun, but I also just want to say like, ooh, like, I'm really into this person that I'm with.
Yeah.
And then let's go back to the party.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just that it's funny because to perform that song, there's a lot of elements in that song.
Yeah.
And it's my least favorite to perform just because it demands a lot of me to be able, because when I'm singing, I'm not only singing, but I'm basically like the maestro of the band. So I'm making sure that like things are going well. And for that song specifically, it like the chords change from the beginning to the end in a sense, and then also have that massive transition of like just the guitar only.
Yeah.
So out of all the songs, that's the one I least enjoy performing, just because it demands the most of my mental time. And I also mess up the lyrics a lot for that one when I sing it live, because I'm so like into the song that I forget my lyrics. Like I'm terrible with lyrics.
Okay.
With other people's lyrics or my own lyrics, like for me it's always been about melody, not the lyrics. But regardless, yeah, it's really fun to perform that song. But even though it's my least favorite to perform, it's fun to just be able to like let loose and just let people dance,
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. So it's would you say this is the one song when you perform live where you give your band the freedom to just
the freedom song is actually the last song.
Enjoy your tea separately?
No, not enjoy the song after that. All I do and do all that I do. It's actually an unreleased song.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's not in the EP.
It's not in the EP.
Yeah.
That's the one I give the most freedom to, just because I don't have a proper structure for it yet. So that's the one where everyone gets it. Yeah. Everyone gets a turn to just improvise. All the other songs we've rehearsed, like, okay, this is how it's going to happen. But that's the only song where which is unreleased, not related to the EP, but that's the one where I just, because I'm playing the piano as well, and I feel like when I'm playing one of the instruments, I like conducting, so whether I'm on the drums or the piano, I like setting a tone. So if I'm, playing it a certain way, at some point I'll be like, okay, we're going house. And then I'll literally just go like, instead of going like, ba da 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 da, and make it this like smooth thing, I'll be like, okay, we're going house. And then I go, ba 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 ba, and then everyone just has to be like, okay, we're going house now. And then the drums has to come in, and that's where it's fun, when you get to play with expectations.
Yeah.
That's something my mentor used to tell me. He'd be like, you can't be predictable, because predictability means boring. Like, not that a chorus cannot be predictable, because repetition breeds truth in a sense, but when you're doing a live performance, especially, for me, I've noticed my favorite live performances are ones where I don't expect something.
Yeah.
And my least favorite, and this can be for like any artist, like I've gone to concerts where I'm like, I love this artist, but then I hear them perform and I'm like, oh, you're just playing the song back to me with no like live flairness.
Yeah.
And for me, that's where I like to have fun in, because in the liveness, there's this sense of like anything can go wrong and you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like do that, but when I see an artist perform, and that's just my taste, but I'm like, oh, but I'd rather just, if you're just going to play the song as is, like, okay, I'd rather just listen to this in my headphones. Honestly, and like,
no,
a better
you're right.
quality.
I'm laughing because that's like, sorry to interject, but that's...
No. Go ahead.
I went through a phase where I was a really big Drake fan. Not so much anymore, to be honest. And when I do listen to Drake, I go back to what I used to enjoy.
Yeah.
But I've always said this. Even when I was a big Drake fan, I would not go watch him live.
Yeah, it's valid.
Because I've seen his live performances. I'm like, this man is playing his songs and he's making us sing back. This guy.
Yeah. I swear. Bruh, obviously there's a sense of performance, because he's like, jumping around and in a sense, it's kind of a chance for like you to be in a crowd of people who all are together singing the songs, and you kind of get this like collective feeling.
Yeah. But
like as a performer, it's like, yeah, literally, you're just telling other people to sing a song, and then when you do sing the song, it's like, okay. And a lot of people aren't live performers. Like, there are performers who are live performers, and then there are performers who are studio performers.
Yeah.
And some of them, when you see them, you're like, okay, yeah, you've trained on the stage, breath work, how to do things.
Yeah.
But some performers are like, they don't like being on stage, and they want to be, they're better in the studio. Not to say that Drake isn't a live performer, because I don't really watch him like that. But it's just a thing of like, okay, well, yeah, I'd rather just listen to you in my headphones.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm absolutely okay with you just giving us an album. But then there are those artists, for me, Hugh Masekela. He kills it both in studio and both live. I'm like, you have to give us both. Once you drop an album, obviously, may his soul rest in peace. But once you give us that album, please get your bum on stage as soon as possible. Please. Yeah. They're those artists. And, it's a pity. Like, not a... I just want to clarify when I say it's a pity. Because what I'm about to say might give someone else the wrong message. I was about to say, it's a pity that, like, my ex-girlfriend and I broke up. Let me clarify. Okay. I'm not implying that I'm not... I don't, like, want to be doing what I'm doing.
Get back to you, babe.
No. Damn it. So that was damn yo. But, she played the clarinet, right? Well, she still does, of course.
So you do really like the woodwinds. You do really like the horns, right?
Dude, I'm not making this up, man.
I swear.
When we would go on road trips, right? So my love for music, man, it goes way back. It's not like one of those things where, because I know on a generic level, I think like everyone listens to music on a generic, right? You can't avoid music. Even you switch on the TV, an ad has a jingle, right? Like you can't avoid music. We all listen to music.
Yeah.
You can't tell me we don't.
You can't avoid music.
Yeah. But my introduction to music was me watching my dad go what you call DVD shopping. Not CD, DVD shopping of all his favorite bands, and he would put it in the CD player, and he'd watch it. That was my introduction to jazz. That was my introduction to reggae. That was my introduction to blues, and all these genres. And where do you hear all my favorite instruments? All those genres. And since then, I've just been hooked. So yes, I am a fan. I am a fan of those instruments. But what I'm saying is that it's a pity because we didn't really actually get to speak about like the process that she goes through before she plays. And whenever I would ask, for her it was just like, it's not that deep. And I'm like, nah, dude, come on, man. You at least need to like give me one or two sentences. Like what? Like what's your procedure before you go perform? I'm really fascinated by those things because I know I have my own. Because I have my own little procedure when I do perform. Before I go on stage, I have my little ritual. So maybe let me edit that. No, it's not a pity. It's a pity that we couldn't speak about like how she prepares before she goes to perform. That's what I meant.
Yeah. That's not.
Yeah,
you can still say that.
I think we had to break up.
It's a pity we broke up because we didn't get to.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Bar.
Yeah. And for someone who's a lover of music, I would have enjoyed those kind of conversations. Yeah.
And then,
so that, yeah. And how did you gather the band for that evening? Because where did it start? Who was the connection? Yeah.
Me, bro.
Yes, you are the connection, but like, where did it start? Like, who did you meet first?
I think the first people was the bassist, guitarist, because I went to that bar that the guy I shot the music video with yesterday, and the guy who made me, like, one of the reasons I came to Japan, because he told me to go to this bar, music bar RPN. Shout out to them and Shimokitazawa.
Is your signal open?
Yeah. Man, about to send me booty pics, bro.
No, man.
I see.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Booty pics confirmed. But yeah, like, that place was truly amazing because I met a lot of my band there, and everyone else was either a friend of a friend through that place or meeting one of my backup vocalists at like an open mic in Shibuya.
Yeah.
But basically the way I did it, because I've been going to jam sessions since Brussels.
Yeah.
And so I was like well versed in how they worked.
Yeah.
And so I just applied the same thing I did back in Brussels, but there were just so many more here, so I could meet so many more musicians.
Yeah.
So basically, when I was here for the first 6 months, all I did not all I did, but I did this very often. I'd go
All
to a
that
lot of
I
jam sessions.
do.
Leads me to you. Okay.
Yeah.
One day it'll be released. That's gonna be on the next project.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you think I could? Do you think I could? I could get a taste of it, or do I have to wait?
A taste,
Yeah.
bro? No one getting a taste.
Damn. Okay, it's okay. Carry on.
Not bad, bro.
Yeah. No, you good. Yeah.
But yeah, basically, all I thought of was, okay, I'm gonna be. This was like back in September of last year. I was like, I don't know what my plan is, but I need to find a band. So all I did was I go to a bunch of jam sessions, and me being my extroverted self, extroverted, but also I'm very picky about like musicians.
Yeah.
Because I know what sounds like a good musician, like a good instrumentalist. So every time I'd go to a jam session, I would like listen to everyone playing, and I would always identify the best players within that jam session.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, okay, that bass is amazing. Oh, that drummer, really amazing.
Yeah.
That guitarist, sick solo. And then all I did was I would, after every jam session, like just go talk to the people.
Yeah.
Get a feel for who they are first.
Yeah. Very important.
Yeah, bro, because you can be the best musician in the world, but if you're a bit of an asshole, like, I don't want to work with that. So,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So let me first suss out who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And then I did that with enough people that I was like, okay, I have an instrument and a vocalist. I have, like, every instrument I need and a vocal. Like, I know a person who plays each of an instrument for my band.
Yeah.
So I just, like, message all of these people individually. They didn't know each other except I think the guitarist and the drummer, because that was not the first time we performed together. I think, yeah, it was not the first time. But the way I did it was I said to everyone, "Oh well, I want to do a jam session with a bunch of musicians that I know and just have fun in the studio." Because I would also do that in Brussels. So in Brussels, like with friends, just for fun, before I even became an artist, we'd go into like a studio and play for like 2 hours, just random songs and just jam.
Yeah.
And so I thought, oh, I can do the same thing in Tokyo. There's so many studios. So we went to a studio in Shimokitazawa, and there were all 7 of us, and we just jammed and we played some songs. And I was like, okay, you guys play well together. So then I said, listen, I'm trying to perform at a venue. Would you guys want to play my songs as a band?
Yeah.
And everyone was so cool about it. So they were like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And that's basically how my band was formed. And then the people who played for the performance you saw, I think the only different people was the pianist with the addition of another vocalist. But everyone else was like the original, I'd say 5 people that I wanted to work with.
Yeah.
And then the other people were like either a new person I met or like the pianist was the original pianist's friend because that's the great thing is like once you know one of them, they have other musical friends. So
they
would recommend me other people.
Yeah, that's what I meant about like, I think maybe the question should have been like, what did the ripple effect look like? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, who knew who, like, and who was like, oh, actually, this person would fit well into this whole thing. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, it was only the pianist who was like new, but out of all the performances I've done with my band, I've had like 2 different bassists, 2 different guitarists, 3 different drummers, 3 different pianists, the same vocalists, and actually 3 bassists.
Yeah.
And then the same saxophone. Like, Kanami is the only saxophonist I want to have.
Kanami-san.
I swear, bro. She's the best. Saiko Dayo. I doubt she'll listen to this because this is in English, but
yeah.
Saiko Dayo. She's like the best.
Wow. Yeah. No, I was hooked when when I heard the saxophone, I was like, oh, Max, Max, you naughty boy.
Bruh, I've told this to everyone,
Yeah.
like in the band. I was like, I don't think you guys realize my favorite part of my set is not even me. My favorite part of my set is Something's Missing, when I just get to scream, "Gotta meet John!" And then she does a solo. That's my absolute favorite part, bro. I don't care about me. I care about her doing her thing.
Oh, man, I went crazy for the saxophone. I went nuts. Yeah, man, that's just that. For me personally, that's just like the effect that music has on me. Like I don't just like listen to, and that's when even when like I send you music, right?
Yeah.
I know that there's a possibility you might not vibe with what I sent you, but
yeah,
it's because I was like, oof, this felt good. I want to share. And that's just that's just me with most things. Like it's not only just music. If I read something, I'm like, ooh, that was good. I do. I just want to share it. Do you?
No, but I mean,
yeah.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that like that's why I appreciate it even more about what you say about my music and how you react to it, because I know that you're a lover of it. So from one love of music to another, thank you for being such a supporter.
Of course, man. And not one last comment, but like one comment is that something about your EP takes me back to 2018. I don't know why.
2018, okay.
Yeah, the university, Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
Because around actually I would say the whole year, if not the whole year, majority of that year, I was listening to music that was very similar to your kind of music. Your Tom Misch, music like that. So when I first listened to your project, it took me back to 2018, because my music year around that time was listening to music like that.
That's true. This is actually the same for me.
It took you to 2018?
Yeah, not that it took me to 2018, but in 2018 I was also, like, Thomas was a huge inspiration to me.
Yeah.
With his project, Geography.
Yeah. There's a song of his, it's just a single, I don't think it's part of an album.
What's it called?
It's, let me just check it. I think you'd like it, actually, because I've had it on repeat for... He should be in my library. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. Red Moon? No.
Oh yeah, it's not an album. It's just a single.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But that came out this year.
Yeah, but I only discovered it oh yeah, that's what you're saying. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's when I discovered it.
This brother.
Yeah, that's a good one though. Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to share about your EP?
I think the biggest lesson I learned was, like, which goes into my next project, which is I'll give you this world exclusive, that the next project is going to be called No Man is an Island.
Oh, okay.
Because in making this project, I realized, like, nothing is made by yourself.
No, absolutely not.
Like, and especially with music, it's like you're touching on all forms. That's why I'm so glad that I've become a musician, because becoming an artist specifically is like you kind of get to do it all. Because, you know me, I've also been a drama kid.
Yeah.
I also did piano as a child. I did hip-hop dancing as a kid. And so I've always been on stage and I've always been performing.
Yeah.
But I realized, like, being an artist, I kind of get to do all of that. And sometimes at the same time, like, I get to act on stage. I get to do music videos and do film, basically. I get to even delve into, like, with the album art, like, I get to delve into, like, artwork that not necessarily I'm making, but I'm a part of that process. And even, like, the people along the way that I've met and that have helped on this project, like, it's crazy, you know, like, especially what hit me like a ton of bricks was, like, the mixing. I didn't realize how much work goes into that, and, like, fine-tuning every single instrument, and, like, I remember there'd be times, especially when I was making my first song, I had no idea, like, how anal I could be, because I would listen to something and be like, I'd be like, oh, is it just me? But, like, you know, the drum's not hitting as much, or the piano sounds too muted, and at first I'd be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't say these things. But then I was like, wait a minute, these are my songs, bro. I need to make sure that these are crisp. because if I don't say anything, no one's gonna say anything. So I remember, like, listening and then being like, oh yeah, the piano at this point sounds very muted. Can you, like, increase it? And then they would send it back to me and be like, nah, bro, like, increase it more. It needs to. And then they'd send it back and I'd be like, yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to follow your ear, for better or for worse, because everyone has a different ear, and so everyone is looking for a different thing within your song. But and obviously, with, like, you should listen to a professional's opinion or even, like, a friend's opinion, because they might hear something that you don't. But at the end of the day, like, you have a vision for that work of art. So someone might be like, oh no, like, the drum shouldn't be too loud. But in my head, I'm like, no, I want it to be louder because that's what's carrying the song, for example. And I think the other thing I realized was the financial cost of it. You know, when the first guy told me how expensive it would be to make that song, I was like, huh? My boy, I've got 4 more songs in the oven. It's going to take a lot of money just to cash them out. What is this? But luckily, shout out to my boy in Brussels called Ismail, or Badu. Luckily, him and I were able to record and mix 4 of the other songs. So without him, like, I couldn't have finished this EP. And him and I met at a Lewis Cole concert. I think you'd really like him.
Okay.
But it was really, like, a godly intervention of, like, us just meeting at a concert and us being there early and then just talking about the artist. And then he showed me his music and I was like, damn, this guy makes, like, you know, you'll meet people who'll be like, oh, you listen to my music. And then I'll listen and I'll be like, okay, this is nice. Yeah. But, like, it was that rare thing where, like, I met someone, I listened to the music and I was like, oh, okay, you're making something. Like, in his subsequent singles he's made, I told him, like, bro, you made one of my favorite melodies I've ever heard in my life. And I've heard a lot of melodies and I listened to a lot of music. Yeah. So I was like, it's just me, but I was really like, bro, you make music aspirationally. Yeah. It doesn't just sound like whatever. Like, you're truly trying to break into something, break into yourself. And so it was such a dope experience to, like, record and make the EP with him. Shame he worked on it while he was in Morocco and, like, visiting family. And something I realized when I was recording it, because the first song I recorded for Enjoy Your Tea Separately, that song I recorded with a dude in Belgium, a super nice guy, but we just weren't, like, that close. So it felt kind of weird to, like, be as expressive as I want to be. Yeah. No. While with the dude that I just met. Yeah. Whereas with, like, Ismail, my friend, like, you know, we're talking about anime midway through, we're talking about religion, we're talking about food, like we'll go eat something. Like I'm just hanging out with my boy and then, okay, let's record. And it felt a lot more, like if anyone is interested in making music, like the people are so much more important than...
Yeah, it's absolutely, I don't think many
Yeah.
people realize how that plays a role in making that that I mean, art's never final, but like making that final thing, right?
Well, I think art can be final.
Oh yeah.
Because it has to be final, otherwise it's not art. Like if it's continuously being, like, you as a person are not final, you're a continuous process. But for example, if an album is done, an album is done. Like that's kind of the final thing. Obviously, as you grow older, you might have different versions or different variations.
Yeah.
But I believe, like, when Picasso finishes a painting, like that's it. That's the painting.
Okay.
Like it's a finished piece of work.
Yeah.
And actually, it's something that I wanted to say at the beginning of this, because when you were saying when you put music or put any art to the world, to me, art is only art when it's exposed to something, because that's when it becomes art. Because if you keep it to yourself, it's just you looking at yourself, talking to yourself about yourself.
Absolutely.
It's like you rubbing your own back and being like, damn, bro, I'm amazing.
It's funny that you say that, because that's how I started the podcast, because I used to do audio journals, right? But for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Dear Daddy.
I shut up. Yeah, I was like, what if I just, I mean, and then I just I was like, okay, why not? And then someone was like, oh wow, that was good. I was like, ugh. I'm like, ugh. I'm being perceived.
I'm being perceived.
Yeah. And then I had my first guest, and then I was like, oh, that was an interesting approach. And the title was I Spoke to My Ex.
You broke up. What did you say?
The title was I Spoke to My Ex.
Mm-hmm.
And that was literally it. That was literally me having a conversation with an ex-girlfriend, and I'm like what were we doing? We were so stupid. It was really funny. Pardon? Hello?
Sorry, you broke up. What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
I was saying that what made it funny was that it had an element of comedy to it. It wasn't necessarily like, you did that. No, it was just like, oh yeah, you remember the one time you got mad because I forgot your birthday? It was like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, things like that. Which, what makes it funny is that because her birthday's the next day after mine.
Lord.
That's the joke. It's like, really, dude, you were so far up in your ass celebrating your birthday that you forgot mine. But I hear you that art this is ongoing debate. Is art final? Is art ever final and stuff like that? And I'm in between. Hence why I started off by saying, once you finish your project, then I'm like, oh, reverse, hold on. Art can never be final. Or whatever I said.
What do you mean?
When I say it can't be final, I'm referring to remastering. We can always revisit a project,
True, but then isn't that a new project?
It's a new project, but without, it's literally, for me, you are literally revisiting something that already exists. It's already out there, and you are saying, it needs a tweak. Hello?
Hey, yo, easy love. Let's get this show on the road. Got it.
Damn, I'm just so surprised that you make me feel so good.
All inside. With you. 'Cause baby, I like it. With you. Oh baby, I like it. With you. You make me feel so good. All inside. Every little thing you say, I swear, makes me wanna melt away. Every single step you take right there takes my very breath away. Baby, truth be told, you make me feel so good. So good, so good, so good. Every little thing you say, I swear, makes me wanna melt away. Every single step you take right there takes my very breath away. Baby, truth be told, you make me feel so good. So good, so good, so good. With you. 'Cause baby, I like it. With you. Oh baby, I like it. With you. You make me feel so good. All right.
This feeling is bliss, celestial souls on our first kiss, stars are aligned, loving our time. A Virgo, attention to detail, love is blind, 'cause when I'm with you, I only read Braille.
I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you. I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you. I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you.
Yeah. Oh. I think something's missing.
Yeah, before it cut off, I was just saying that you can literally go back to remastering.
Yes.
That's where I was at, right? Yeah, you can go back to
Remaster.
remastering the project, and that's you revisiting something that already exists, because it has been inspired by something else. You didn't start something new. You just gave the world like a 2025 version of it. That's
Interesting.
That's why I see it that way. Same thing with like a Mona Lisa or something. If you decide to, like, I don't know, give Mona Lisa some I don't know, some implants or something, just the example, you have been inspired by another person's painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it's not.
But then to counter argue, or I don't know. Like, my feeling is, okay, yeah, sure, like, you're remaster, but the original work is still finished.
Okay.
Like, you're just picking up off of something,
Yeah.
and that's just like what humans beings do.
Yeah.
But like, the original work is still finished.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. It's not like you're going into that work and then, like, let's say a song and then cutting it in half.
Yeah.
And then re-releasing it. It's like, okay, you're remastering it, for example. Like, when games have a remaster, the original game still exists. So the project or that artwork is finished.
Okay.
You're just revisiting it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Good point.
と思います。
もう一回お願いします。Okay. Yeah. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Do you still have the videos from that evening? I mean, I wouldn't expect you to delete them.
Yeah, on my Instagram.
Okay.
I still do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That evening was.
That was a good evening.
Yeah.
I really felt good.
I'll never stop speaking because I did go to one of the events again. You were not there.
No.
Amano was there.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it was okay. It didn't feel the same.
That's hilarious.
It was
That's
okay.
hilarious.
Because that
Yeah.
evening I met people, like a lot of people who were there to let loose.
Yeah.
In the evening where I was with Amanda, because I spent most of the time with Amanda, because she was
Yeah.
the only person who I knew,
Yeah.
other than what's her name? I starts with an A.
Atsuko.
Atsuko, but Atsuko's busy. And she's
Yeah.
she's
Of course.
she's an octopus
Of
that
course.
evening. Of course, I understand, and her
course.
partner, of course.
Yeah.
They're busy. They're running the show. So I'm like, Amanda, can we spend the night together? I guess she's like, Amanda.
Yeah.
With her voice, she's like, Bless her.
Yes, indeed.
And that evening, I think that evening was kind of cursed with people, egotistical people. Like, yeah, I make art, move out the way.
Yeah.
Where the evening where you perform, like every artist that I met that evening was willing to talk, willing to engage, like and stuff. Where majority of the artists I met that evening when I was with Amana, minus Amana, because obviously we're just like, here's my business card. I'm like, move out the way, man. I'm trying to talk about your work. I don't want your business card.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Trying to talk about your work here, man. I don't care about your business card.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think a lot of artists here treat it like a business first. So, yeah, every artist is different.
Yeah, every artist is different, and I think obviously I do take the business cards. Don't get me wrong.
You
But
just throw it on the floor. It's like, Nanda yo, koreda.
and I'm just like, yeah, thanks for the business card. But at the same time, I'm also fishing for guests here. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fishing to, because there was this she's not a painter. I think she's like a sketch artist.
Okay.
I think you know her.
Oh.
Because I think like that evening I casually dropped your name, like how I got introduced to like this thing that whatever the organizers do, yeah. And I said my friend Max invited me, and my first time being here was in January, and bro was like, Max, and he's like, yeah, he sings, and like her face was like, oh, I know him. But she didn't say it, but like her face was. So
okay.
I think I don't know. I think you guys know each other, but also, the art world in Tokyo is small. Yeah, but anyways, so she was a sketch artist, and I kept asking about like each picture that she put out there, but the way she was answering me the tone was very like, oh, you one of those guys who are pretending to be into the arts. Hey, dude, hey. I have a whole degree in this thing. I am genuinely interested. Like, cause because I was trying to tell her like how I perceive it, and obviously like an artist does get a little bit vulnerable once their work starts getting perceived, right?
Yeah.
Understandably so. And I was coming from a good place, and I'm just like, I was telling her that like I can spot a theme here, and I can spot there's a little storyline, and she's like, how do you know that? I'm like, this is my perception, ma'am. Calm down. Stop being so defensive, please. Needless to say, that didn't really like it. Like she wasn't into the conversation, so I just said thank you. I'll take your business card as you offered. Good luck.
I mean, it could also be like devil's advocate. It also could be like if you can tell someone's not going to buy, they're like, okay, I don't feel like explaining it to you.
I'm not going to buy your work if I'm not engaged.
I know, I understand, but
Yeah,
they could be
yeah.
like, this person probably is not going to buy, so I'm not going to spend my time explaining it to them if they think just business.
Yeah, if they're there for business, I respect that.
Business.
Yeah, if she's there for business, then no problem. But because here's the thing: if I'm gonna buy your artwork, right, I follow you. Obviously, I meet you the first time. I follow your work and stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy you a piece. You know, everything has a similar approach. Like it's slow, it's intentional. But I get it. If she was there for business, actually, thanks for playing devil's advocate. But if she was there for business, I understand. But I was really intrigued by her work. But that evening was a little bit off. I left really early, as compared to the evening where I came for your show.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm staying till the end, till the very end.
Yeah.
And I did
So
exactly.
it's different.
Yeah, it's different strokes, of course. Yeah, but other than that, man, thanks for gifting us with five phases EP.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was a good one. Feels So Good will always be my favorite. And of course, I'm just glancing around. What an introduction to the EP, man.
Right, it's so lovely because it's like it's the first time people get to tell me, especially like my friends, which one is their favorite one. And everyone has a different favorite one. You know, I would sometimes think, I know what my favorite one is, which is Something's Missing, right? But it's like, it's so cool to hear someone be like, oh no, this other track is my favorite one.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, really hitting people in different ways. And my hope is that, you know, like I listen to albums, and you know, some songs I'm like, no, this is not. I'm just skipping the song, you know. And I hope that with every song I'm making, it's like a song I would not skip if I listened to this EP on the whole.
Your EP's not skippable, man. Sorry.
Thank you.
It's kind of like Olivia Dean's album. It's not skippable.
Oh yeah, you told me to.
It's not skippable. The Art of Loving? No. Don't you dare think about skipping a song on that. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, it also has its nice little story. A couple minutes is my favorite one.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Ish.
Don't you know the seasons come and go? Once you reflect upon
Man, it's hilarious.
Man. I really wish I could go back to that day, but obviously it can never be the same. But
Never be the same.
that
But
evening was magical.
inshallah, there'll be other times I'll perform and you'll be there.
Yeah.
Create more memories.
Of course. Anyway, man, thanks, Max.
Thank you.
For the record, I will be playing Max's music, so enjoy. But I do think it would be better if you streamed his music after all. Support the artists. But for the record, I did get permission from him to use his music on my podcast. All right. just for clarity purposes. Okay.
Hey, yo, easy love. Let's get this show on the road. Got it.
I've been looking around and I'm just glancing, hopping around, ear to the ground, nothing profound. I'm just glancing. I don't really know if someone's out there for me. I'm just glancing, move to the beat, groove in your feet, remove all the heat. I'm just glancing. I don't really know if someone's out there for me. I'm just glancing, hopping around, ear to the ground, nothing profound. I'm just glancing. I don't really know if someone's out there for me. I'm just glancing, move to the beat, groove in your feet, remove all the heat. I'm just glancing. I don't really know if someone's out there for me. I'm just glancing. I'm just glancing. Oh, 'cause I'm just glancing to you. We be talking. I think I found the one, but I'm just not sure. So we gonna conversate for a few weeks on my mind. Swear her smiles in my view. Never thought I would behave this way, but secretly my walls were made of clay. Easy to please, easy to tease. She's got me on lock in a gentle squeeze. She'd want me on top, but my body would freeze. She laughing non-stop while we sipping our tea. But I just need to chill, assess the situation. These vibes are real, building a foundation. Proper communication. If this is gonna last, need a little preparation. Cause I'm telling her all my insecurities. Scared that she'd be fronting me, calm by her serenity. Tangled in complexity. Remember that this is a two-way street. A two-way street. Us two, we're bargaining us two. We're bargaining us two. Us two, we're bargaining us two. We're bargaining us two. We're bargaining us two. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 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 So, you want to do this thing?
Sure.
Hey, yo, easy love. Let's get this show on the road. Got it.
Damn, I'm just so surprised that you make me feel so good. All inside. With you. 'Cause baby, I like it. With you. Oh baby, I like it. With you make me feel so good. All inside. Every little thing you say, I swear, makes me wanna melt away. Every single step you take right there takes my very breath away. Baby, truth be told, you make me feel so good. So good, so good, so good. Every little thing you say, I swear, makes me wanna melt away. Every single step you take right there takes my very breath away. Baby, truth be told, you make me feel so good. So good, so good, so good. With you. 'Cause baby, I like it. With you. Oh baby, I like it. With you make me feel so good. With
This feeling is bliss, celestial souls on our first kiss, stars are aligned, loving our time. A Virgo, attention to detail, love is blind, cause when I'm with you, I only read Braille.
I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you. I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you. I just wanna party with you. Oh, I just wanna party with you. With you.
Yeah. Oh. I think something's missing. Look, I need a second to realize that to myself, I didn't empathize. Focused on you and what you were going through. And my heart's desires, that was straight in the queue. It was backed up like a fire truck. Flames in my head couldn't duck between me and you. I'm feeling blue, this confession is overdue. Man, what the fuck is this? All I wanted was bliss. So let me sit you down and say that
I was a little slow, your heart like a riddle though. Never told you how I was feeling inside. I was a little slow, your heart like a riddle though. Never told you how I was feeling inside. I was a little slow, your heart like a riddle though. Never told you how I was feeling inside. I was a little slow, your heart like a riddle though. Never told you how I was feeling inside. Something's missing. Something's missing. Something's missing. Something's missing. Something's missing. Something's missing. I'm about it. Motherfucker, you gotta stay true to what you feel inside. Popping off, too late now, can't shut it off. C4 on my heart going tick, 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 tock, just set it off. Fallout is concentrated, that in my heart is intoxicated. I'm like, hovering off. All expectations of you communication. I blew infatuation, that's true. Just want someone who loves me, but is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? Is that enough? Something's missing out here. Is that not quite sure if we're clear. Is that enough? Sorry it took so long. Is that enough? Forgotten what the needs belong.
Hey, yo, easy love. Let's get this show on the road. You got it.
take it to the bridge.
I know that you've been hurting with your growing pains. to let you go. Realized when your tears flowed. Now I know I just slow. Don't you know the seasons come and go? Once you reflect apart we go, and you'll see like the sea. Yeah. Don't you know the waves go high and low? Once you reflect apart we go, enjoy a tea separately.
You know, I never meant for you to cry. But at least we tried. So I want you to enjoy your tea. Just separately.
Arigato gozaimasu. Kelebogile bagaetsho. You have managed to somehow reach the end of this episode. And all I have to say is, catch you next time. And as the lovely Japanese people say, hi, 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 eto, nandake, hi.